Hello, this is going to be a video about how to find the latest comet. I think it's pronounced Tsuchinshan and then Atlas. And anyway, right about now here, today is the 11th of October, so here in the next day or so, it's supposed to get up to where you can see it in the evening sky, and I think it's actually on this side of the sun, but it's really close. But anyway, here's one good website you can go to. This is called Heavens Above, and it's heavens-above.com. And when you get on it, it'll probably have your latitude and longitude set as zeros or something like that. So you can either enter them manually, or you can do like I did, and I went over here to the map and found the town I live close to, Terre Haute, Indiana, and double-clicked on that and got it to set it my location for me. Now if you click on your Heavens Above icon up here, it'll take you to the home page, and once you're here you can find all kinds of things, which of course in this case we're interested in comets, but you can, if you want, you can have a login. It's all free. That way it'll save your location and everything if you want to, and you can find the space station and all kinds of things. So then we would click on comets and it'll take us to the comet page. So then once you're here, you can see there's a nice list of different comets, and the one up at the top is the brightest, which is what we're after right now. So I guess it's C 2023 A3. So that has to do with how, of course, it was discovered in 2023. And A3, I think, means that they went through the entire 26 of them, I guess, and then they start with the alphabet again. But I guess it's Tsuchinshan-ATLAS. Right now it says it's -1 magnitude. Yesterday, I believe it said -4, so it's dimming some, but that's still quite bright. It's nearly as bright as Venus and similar to Jupiter. So then it shows here at this particular time when I did this, which was when I set this page, it was a little bit after sunset. Well, yeah, there it said it was 7:53 p.m. So it was almost down. So right now it's really low to the horizon, but it's getting a little higher each day and a little dimmer, unfortunately. And then, of course, the moon's getting brighter, but it still can be seen. But right now you really want to be in a spot where you can see the sun setting into the horizon if possible. You want to be able to see as much horizon as possible out in the west to get this. And if you click on the comet name in that list, it'll bring you to this page. And as you can see, you can set your date and time in that. And it gives you some maps to give you an idea. So as you can see, it's quite close to the sun. You figure this is just set, and it'll be low in the sky, but if you can see Venus really low in the sky, and then up towards, this is Arcturus, which is a pretty bright orange star, but not near as bright as Venus. So if you look on that line and to the right, that's currently where it would be. And then if you scroll down a little on that page, it's got another nice little map here. It gives you an idea. You got the sun. You draw a straight line over to the Earth. You can see it's down below that line on this map, and that's showing that, see, it was a few days ago, it was directly in line with the sun, so you wouldn't be able to see it. A few days before that, you would see it in the morning sky. So over here it was in the morning sky, and it gets too close to the sun. Now it's coming out to the other side, and you'll be able to see it in the evening. And then I'll show you more information down here. It gives you your right ascension and declination and that. So then it shows you your RA and DEC, of course, and what constellation it's in. Gives you a little bit of information about how far it is from the Earth. So in that case, it's in astronomical units. If you're not familiar with that, 1 astronomical unit is the distance from the Earth to the sun. So if you figure it's 100 million miles from the Earth to the sun, then it's about 47 million miles away. And of course, at this point, when I did this screenshot, it was just 2 degrees above the horizon. Tells you what direction to look. You can see there it was only 12 degrees from the sun. And then they mentioned down here too about being real careful looking towards the sun. If it's still up, don't go pointing telescope or anything too close to it. Gives you a little more orbit information, how fast it's going and now. And then you can also find it in some of the star charts, like this one here I've got up is Comet C, which I'm going to show you how to update it to get the new information for the new comets that are out. And I'd also looked on Stellarium, which I have on my cell phone, and if you have an up-to-date version of that, it has it on its chart too, so it gives you a good idea of where to look. So I've got Comet C called up here, and I'm going to just go over here to update, and I am online. You got to do that, and I'm just going to go to Comet Elements. Says it did it already, real quick. Alright. And I can do as long as I'm here, I'll just do the same thing for asteroids. Just kind of at least keep it up to date. I guess the asteroids, their orbit does change somewhat, so they keep track of that. Artificial satellites. Not found, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, anyway, I wanted the comet right at the minute. So let's see if we can find it. So I'd set my date and time, in this case, to 15th October, 7:30 p.m. Down here's Venus. Over here is Arcturus in the constellation Boötes, and if I zoomed out, it showed it. And if you want to actually search for it up here, you actually need to enter the correct information. So I need to get that name, but I'll zoom in on it here. It should show me a comet icon too. So one thing I noticed up here, you've got the Show Comets button. So that'll turn it off and on. And if you don't want to confuse your asteroids with it, there should be an asteroid button. Yeah. We'll turn that off for the minute. So after a little bit of searching, I managed to select it, zoom in, and it does show, when you get it zoomed in nice, it shows you the comet tail. I'll see if it'll let me copy this. Copy coordinates. I'd like to copy just the word. Oh, well, I can type it in up here so that if I have it in typed correctly with all the slash mark and spaces and everything in the right place, it should find it automatically for me. And I see it's going to be real close to the M5 globular cluster too. And there's another comet here too. 13P Olbers. Another cool website you can check out to find it is skyandtelescope.org, which is like the best magazine ever. And they've got in their article, they've got a nice chart that's got the dates and what part of the sky. So you can see it's there October 12th. You can see how extremely low it is in the sky. So it's really right after sunset, and the brightness of the sun and any clouds near the horizon may kind of rain on that parade. But so it's gradually getting up a little higher as the days go on. And it'll also get a little dimmer, but can be seen. And let's see, right now it's first quarter, so full moon should be in the vicinity of the 19th. I don't have an actual calendar in front of me. And then later in the month, you'll be getting between last quarter and new moon, so there'll be no moon to mess with it, so that'll make that part a little easier. So anyway, that's another spot to check out, and maybe you can find it.